Jacob Chinaki, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Apple event for June 6th. There are plenty of new announcements for this Apple event, including the iOS updates and even the Mac updates. I am so excited to jump into this with you guys today. We are going to have so much fun looking at all of the new products and updates for this year. Let's jump right in. Tim announced so many things with this Apple update that made me so happy to announce to you guys. We finally have so many updates for the new iPhone and even the new Mac. Yes, there is a new MacBook. We have so many other updates like iOS 9 and iOS 16. iOS 9 for the Apple Watch and iOS 16 for the iPhone. I'm so excited for all these new updates. Let's check out the iOS 16.
I'm really excited about what we have to show you today. But first, let's head downstairs. Now, let's talk about iOS.
iOS 16 is going to enhance so much more of what you do with your iPhone, with more personalization, so your experience can feel fresh and completely new. The all-new lock screen is always a place for personalization, so let's take a look.
I am out of ordinary. I am out of ordinary. There's too many ordinary people. They'd rather be boring than stop. That's why I'm out there. I put my whole self out there. I am out of ordinary.
That's the lock screen. Now let's talk about the new lock screen and how it works. By pressing and holding, you can just click customize to personalize it further. By swiping, you can check out different styles that automatically change the color and background for you. Tap on the time, then try different fonts and color. You can customize this lock screen all the way to your imagination. You can also add widgets like the temperature, health, and even the calendar by either dragging or tapping. You can choose different photos to shuffle throughout the day with Photo Shuffle. You can also go to the new background gallery where they have all different backgrounds just for you. So that's the iOS 16 update for the lock screen. You could personalize your lock screen so much more than what you can now. Now let's move on with iOS 16. Let's look at what's in store for messages. For messages, you can now edit any message by holding the message and typing. You can now undo any send. Like if there was an embarrassing text message and you didn't want that to go through before they read it, just hit undo. And now you can mark any thread as unread. If you didn't have time to read it, you can get back to it later. All of those updates for messages will help everybody so much more. Now, let's move on to images. With images, you can hold and remove any subject from a background and even copy and paste it to text so that there is no background and just the subject that you are looking at. There's a new iMaps update with City Experience. City Experience brings more depth to your whole iMap system and also shows all the elevation within the cities. Apple is now adding this to the City Experience all over, like Las Vegas. And they will now be adding this to so many more cities. So that's iOS 16 for iPhone. Now let's move on. let's take a look at the new CarPlay. Cars changed so much over the years, so CarPlay had to change too. iPhone will have a new important role with CarPlay, using all the screens and being able to customize your CarPlay. All of these cars will have the new CarPlay in 2023. Now let's take a look at the new CarPlay. So that's the new CarPlay. Let's move on. Now, let's take a look at the Mac. We have a new chip for the Mac. It is called the M2. I'm so excited to see this chip in action with the M2 chip. The M2 chip is 1.9% faster with 1/4 less power used. It has a 10-core GPU with 35% higher performance. I am so excited for this M2 chip to be used with the Mac. The question is, which Mac? Let's take a look.
Let me down easy. Let me down. Let me down easy. Oh.
The new MacBook Air is designed especially for the M2 chip. It is only 1.3 millimeters thin with 4 finishes. It has an audio jack and 2 ports. It has a 3.6 screen with 1 billion colors, which means the new liquid retina display will be perfect for us. The MacBook Air starts off at $1,299. I am so excited to see this MacBook in action. I recently just bought the new iPad Air, and it has the M1 chip. The M1 chip does amazing things with the iPad Air. It makes it so much faster, which can only mean one thing. The M2 chip must do amazing things, outstanding things for the Mac. I'm so excited to see this MacBook Air in action. With the M2 chip, it will be so powerful. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I have 2 important announcements to make. Now, the MacBook Air is now able to be pre-ordered. The second announcement, the iOS beta will be coming out July, so we can all test out and personalize our own lock screens with the iOS 16 update for iPhone. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Let me down easy. Let me down.